Hey everyone, I'm Brent with VenomPads.com. Today this video is about the truth about air polishers and why we feel that Barracuda Air Polisher is probably one of the best choices a fabricator can make. Well, first of all, to explain, I got involved with rebuilding air polishers around 2001, 2002. And at the time, there was only 3 manufacturers of air polishers in the United that were known about. You had Alpha, Shinano, and Gießen. Eventually, Shinano gave the rights to MK and Barracuda. So it stopped being called Shinano. It was like an orange handle. And then MK and Barracuda got the rights from Shinano, and MK made 2 types. It was the same company, MK and Barracuda, the same company. And they made a red handle for the MK, a blue handle for the Barracuda, but it was the same polisher. They bought 2 from Shinano. It was just for marketing. They had 2 brands. So when we started rebuilding these air polishers and fix them, at the time it was just Alpha, MK Barracuda, which was the Shinano factory, and Gießen. Gießen was like a cheaper knockoff of an Alpha, and people bought them because of the price, but they didn't really work that good. And that the what do you call it? They were difficult to fix. It just didn't seem like the money worth. It was worth the money. I don't know how they are today. I haven't fixed any lately, but at that point, we only decided, okay, the best polishers were Alpha, Barracuda, MK. That was it. And where we were at in New Jersey, we were in Alpha country. We had our shop in Bergen County, North Jersey. And all the shops originally started with Alpha, and then eventually went to MK Barracuda. A lot of the shops just preferred it. So for us, we learned a lot about fixing them, repairing them. So we always thought that a really good polisher should be real easy to fix, cost effective, work great, run great from beginning to end. So that's exactly what the Barracuda Air Polisher is. We came out with this polisher 14 years ago. 14 years ago, we got these in shops. And over the course of 14 years, we went over every single piece of this polisher. And in my opinion, it's one of the best air polishers you can buy. One of the best. And anyone that fixes air polishers, like for instance, if there's a shop that can fix an air polisher, they'll love you when you bring them this to fix. They're gonna be like, wow, this is the most easiest air polisher to fix. Plus, at VenomPads.com, we have our spec sheet. Has all the parts. You can buy the parts, or your repair shop who fixes your polishers can go online, can buy our parts. And plus, our parts are very cheap in price. Like once you start understanding what's involved in fixing polisher, the parts, like for instance, just the pinion gear, we sell this for $9.99. The bevel gear, $9.99. Most companies are going to sell these for over $45 a piece. $90 for just these 2 pieces. Us is only 20 bucks for these 2 pieces. So right there, and this is the 2 biggest components that break or wear out in an air polisher. The second is, there's 7 bearings in a polisher, 5 different types of bearings. So some of them use 2 of the 1 model number. We sell the bearings for it, the right kind of bearings. And then also the rotor vanes. The rotor vanes people call fins. In our air polisher, here's a motor. There's 5 rotor vanes or fins that spin the turbine, that spin this. And plus we actually sell this entire motor for under $100. The entire motor, under 100 bucks. All you do is take these 4 pieces off, pop the tailpiece off. Tap it, the motor comes out, and then you can slide in a whole new motor. Once you do a motor, it's like having a whole brand new air polisher. And then in the head, there is this, the bevel gear, this guy here that spins the spindle. So the pinion gear, which is this thing, comes in in the body goes to the head in the air polisher. And that spins the spindle. So not only do we make a great working man's polisher, we sell the parts for you to fix it, we also can teach you how to fix it. You know, shoot me a video. Hey, Brent, I'm taking apart the polisher. What do I do? I can tell you how to fix it. And so I feel at venompads.com, there's a lot of great polishers out there on the market, a lot of good ones. But this is one of the best ones that we've ever come across in helping design and build over 14 years and fix and repairing of all the polishers. It's our favorite one. It's because anyone that fixes air polishers, they're going to tell you, watch, talk to the guys that fix your air polishers. They're going to be like, you know what? Buy those Barracuda air polishers. They're easy to fix. The parts are cost effective. It makes sense from beginning to end. Plus, we offer a 90-day warranty. Here's the other thing. When you buy an air polisher, find out what do they really do for a 90-day warranty. Ask that question. Also ask, if you buy an air polisher, when you send in the air polisher that's broken or a warranty, are they going to charge you a fee to assess the cost of fixing the air polisher? Or they're going to say, all right, we looked at your air polisher and here's the price. We charge you an assessment fee. With us, if you choose for us to fix the air polisher in any way, shape, or form or do the warranty work, we're not going to charge you a fee. It's, okay, here it is. Here's the cost to fix it. And if it's under warranty, we fix it for free. So all this information is great. And like I said, really start asking questions about the polishers you're using. And you're going to find this is going to be one of the best air polishers a shop can have.